G'day, welcome back to Brooksys Car Restorations. Been putting out a few videos this week. A lot of time on my hands. So, anyways, we just got Blue Beast back. The Alto. She's got some really sick tyres on her now. I don't know how well it comes up on camera, but they look sick. So we're going to go for a cruise in a bit and get her registered and that. It's nice and junky. Brand spanking new babies. We'll get those all cleaned up and painted and stuff as well. But pretty darn happy. So I'll go for a cruise later this afternoon with the boys and yeah. Fun. Brooksy back at it again today. Very miserable sort of looking day / afternoon. Just got a few little things to do on the Suzuki. Gonna respray the rims. They're very cushionable. Do the wipers also. So then she's I don't know how much of a video I'll get out this week. As of tomorrow I'm going camping with my two sons, my dad and my little niece Emmy. Well, not that she's that little anymore, she's pretty much a teenager I guess, but who watches my shows religiously. Apparently she's the first one who sees them every week. So yeah, this week's video, I'll either put it off this week or we'll end up doing some sort of a vlog style sort of video where we do a bit of camping, a bit of fishing, a bit of four driving, all that sort of fun stuff. Or yeah, I'll just do a bit of work today and then come back and put a video out next week. Either way, just have to wait and see. But yeah, if you don't see a video this week, that's what happened. I went camping. I'm hoping this weather clears up. It's supposed to be hot and sunny and great tomorrow, but it looks pretty miserable right now. So yeah, without any further ado, we'll take these wheels off and give them a buff back and paint them. Fun. This, ladies and gentlemen, isn't why I'm putting out any videos this week. We're out camping, enjoying it. Beautiful ocean beside us. Far north coast of New South Wales in Australia. But now and then you just got to treat yourself. Skip school holidays. Gonna get some lunch soon. Do some fishing. Beach for as far as the eye can see. Just us four boys chilling. Even the young fella's got a smile on his face.
Boys, I keep telling you I'd rather be fishing than working on cars. I keep telling you I'd rather be fishing than working on cars. It's not quite fishing, but it's close.
No, but we're sussing out some gutters to go fishing later. Fella's having a surf. So finally back from our holidays. Got my son here with me. Just gonna give the old truck a bit. She's just, you know, the usual camping at the beach. Gonna be full of sand and dirt and what have you. So I'll give her a bit of a quick clean out and then get on to some other things. The only reason I'm filming this is because my son wants to help, so why not? Bit of fun, family, fun time, holidays, school holidays, etc. Hopefully we'll have a video out this week. So long story short, I'm going to get another car this afternoon. I know I promised my next car would be a classic. So technically, I didn't buy this car, although I am going to be buying it eventually, but my wife bought it. She thought it would be a nice little flip or whatever, and I agree with her. But I wasn't willing to buy it. She wanted to buy it, so who am I to argue? I still have plans to get another classic car very shortly. I'm just waiting for Dad to come back. He's away at the moment for a short period of time. Hopefully he'll be back by the end of the week. And if the blue car sells, we'll be laughing it up and hopefully getting another car or two. That's it. Wet all the way up the back, the roof as well. Good stuff. Now down the side of the car. This side. This side, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wet everything. Alright, stop. Stop, stop. Looking a bit nicer. That's it. Get all the ones on the roof too.
Oh, look at that. It's like
Yep. Keep washing it off. Get the roof too, man. Lee. Yeah. Well, it's a good idea to wash from the roof down, because then all the bubbles will go down the car instead of. Anyways, you'll work it out eventually. If you're tall enough. Right, watch where you're squirting. Stop. Well, that's one side of the car done. We'll go around to the other side now.
Yeah.
And clean again. Time to take the wheels off it and paint them, and then the windscreen wipers and brake calipers, etc, etc, just for fun. And put this girl up for sale. Give the interior a bit of a touch up as well. I mean, it's pretty good, but you know, it needs a little quick vacuum. Need to make it pop a bit more, make it shiny. Otherwise it's not too bad. I think it's clean, dude. So we've put some primer on it so far. I did the primer. Normally I might not bother as much, but I mean, it was down to bare metal in a lot of places, so I just primed it to be sure, and yeah, get a couple more coats of black when this is dry, and yeah, having a lot of issues getting the tyres off. For some reason the wheel lugs are severely tight. Got the driver's side off, well, undone. The passenger side's not coming undone. I almost bent the tyre iron trying to get it off, so I'm gonna just wait till the old man's available to help me finish. Try to get those off without too many issues. So maybe not much more we can do today unless Dad comes over with the Suzuki, but later on anyways we're going to pick up a car, so we'll be filming that. Or the after process, or tomorrow we'll be filming the car we got, so yeah, so I'll come back and I'll do a bit more filming after this dries, with some, maybe after I put the second coat of black on, just to show you what it came out like. But yeah, for now I think I might just call it a day. We've got the landy cleaned up. I don't know if I should finish showing you the finished product for that, but you know, it's as tidy as we want it. Give the seats a freshen up. Leather restoration. Smells really nice. And you remember the mountain of sand that was in the back? I didn't show this, but before I went away on holidays I pulled out this middle seat. Just left the bracket there, just left the areas there to give us a ton more space, camping space and that. So yeah, still just chilling, and we'll chat with you later. So just taking the windscreen wipers off. As you can see, there's lots of surface rust. I just started rubbing it back with some paper, but it's very sort of bubbly and how you doing looking. It just really clean these up, makes the car look a heck of a lot nicer. It's just all the little things sometimes that make people go, "Ooh, the car looks really clean, it's been looked after, blah blah blah." I don't know, maybe I'm more of a perfectionist than some, but yeah, these are definitely, you know, not the best looking. And people notice it as soon as they look at the car. I do anyways. Maybe I'm not everyone, but anyways. So yeah, we'll knock these back and we'll put some paint on them and throw them back on the car. So the wipers are done. Now they're not perfect. I mean, they look pretty good, but midway through it started the can just started pissing out everywhere. Fun. Looks a hell of a lot better than it did with all the rust and that on it. But yeah. And we got the tyres off. It's a chunky tread on there. So we'll be, what do you call it? I'll take the two back ones off still, and then we'll get into these, rub them back and paint them. And then after I do the first coat, I'll show you the new car we just purchased. Hey, have you seen some of my older videos? I tend to do this sort of stuff a lot. I've got a lot of new viewers now though, so whatever. But I'm probably only just going to do the one tyre on, just basic, you know, sanding it back with the lowest grit sandpaper you got. I'm not giving this one a really good sand because I just want to give something for the paint to stick to. And so you'll get a bit of a before shot. Well, you can see that I probably showed it on another video too, but anyways, the clear coat's sort of starting to come off, whatever. Sort of before and after. It looked like they've just did a bit of paint on it. basically give these a light sand, and then I use a bit of Windex and maybe 1 or 2 lots of Windex and some cloth and wipe it off. If it's dirty, just keep washing until it's clean. If you've got a bit of oil or wax on the tyre, which I don't think these do, but if you're having issues, use a bit of wax or grease remover. These rims aren't terrible, they just got like clear coat peel or something on them. I don't know exactly what. And they're not terribly gutter rashed or anything. And because they're not back to bare metal or anything else, I don't really need a primer or anything. Hopefully I won't anyways. Could be wrong. But yeah, and then get a shop rag. You might want to use better stuff than this. This stuff tends to leave little bits of cloth on your product. And for me also, where's my bloody heat gun? If I want to dry this quickly, but I'm not going to bother drying it now because I've still got 3 other ones to do, but if I wanted to dry it quickly, just pull out the heat gun, and then yeah, swipe all the dust and try and mop all the dust and dirt off it, otherwise your paint won't bloody stick. And it's not terribly dirty, I don't know if you can see that, but here's what it is. I washed the car yesterday with my son previously in the video, so he gave him a good scrub over with the brush and that, and you know, so it's really not that dirty. Just got to take that little bit of paint off that we sanded, and then just doing that, even that makes the wheels look a lot cleaner. But I'm going extreme on this and completely changing the colour just because I can. I'm going with one of my favourite sprays. Where did I put it? And this isn't a product bloody thing, but it's like a metallic, it's called Silver Dollar, metallic silver paint, and I use this on a lot of my wheels and restorations. Absolutely love the stuff. It covers well. It looks awesome in the sunlight. There's a really cool like metallic sparkle in the sunlight, and I've got Dad addicted to it now too, so he's been using it on a few cars. He even put it on his Caravan. So yeah, and then I'll give that a little minute to dry while we're doing the sanding back the other wheels. And yeah, back in a minute and I'll show you the finishing product slash the new car we got. So that's the first coat. Get a rough idea how that's going to look. Eventually, of course, I'll take the splatter off the rear wheel and we'll blacken that up a bit. But yeah, nice and shiny, low profile. And then underneath we'll have some coloured brake calipers as well, just to make it pop a bit more. So yeah, like I said, just the first coat so far. You should get an idea. So without further ado, let me show you Anil's car. It's a Chrysler Grand Voyager. I didn't necessarily buy this car, so it's you know, my wife bought it for me, and you know, sure, I may end up having to pay her back, but it's a car we can make money on. It's a 2009. From a distance it looks alright, but it's filthy. It's very, very, very rough. But it's got a lot of cool mods and cons on it and what have you. So firstly, we'll just go around the outside. Tyres are bald as bald, and somewhat dry rotted too on the back. We got this thing barely bloody hanging on the side skirt. Car's filthy, muddy, very dirty, which you know I can fix. Missing passenger side door handle, passenger side handle here almost falling off as well. Again, that's not real good. Tyres are somewhat dodgy. The back ones might be alright, but I'm going to put a fresh set of all new tyres on it. Coming to the back. Don't know what happened to that. It's gone. You know, paint missing here and there, which we can fix, as you know. Missing bits of trim and such and whatnot. This one's got its side step. The side step's a bit dodgy. If the side steps aren't too expensive, I might just get 2 new ones. Otherwise I'll just grab one. But you're probably thinking, oh, it's just a soccer mum car, whatever. And you know, to be honest with you, if it was just a standard ordinary van, I would have went meh, no thanks. But this is probably one of the coolest cars I've ever bought, really, inside wise anyways. So yeah, for my American friends / viewers that watch, you know much about the 3.8 litres in these things? Are they any good? One of the bonus of this thing is it's only got 130,000 kilometers, which is roughly, I don't know, 75,000 miles on it. So it's barely been broken in. Yeah, like I said, it's a 3.8 litre V6, so I think it's V6, yeah, engine in it. Goes relatively well. You know, the usual problems with these cars when I pick them up, they've been thrashed. We got dog hair for days. Absolutely for days and days and days. It's pretty disgusting. But really fancy all electric leather seats. Like I said, low kilometers. I don't know if you can pick that up. There it is, 131. We got one DVD player, as well as climate control throughout the entire car. So this woman kept her dogs in the car. They scratched the windows like something fierce. I'm glad they didn't scratch up the seats or the rest of the car, but the tinting's probably going to need changing. Yeah, the stereo goes pretty well. We put a DVD in there. DVD works. Oops. Why did that happen? Car locked itself as soon as I got out, apparently. Yeah. Now here's a cool part. People go, oh, don't buy these things. Their engines and stuff don't work well. What? Still works. What about the boot? Does the boot work? What? Boot still works. About the driver's side door. not wanting to work off the button at the moment for some reason. To give it a pull, and away she goes. Anyways, this one doesn't come back properly, and something to do with that chain, I reckon, or whatever that is. Anyways, seats in the back also, obviously they need to clean. Again, ridiculous dog hair and a dog chain thingy. Not sure what that's for. If anyone can tell me, let me know. Maybe it was a table or something. That's what my dad seems to think it's for. It's like a table or something, but it doesn't seem to come with a car. We've got another screen here and another one there, and it feels like you're in a what do you call it, airplane. Check this out. You got your lights, like your airplane lights above your seats. You also got a vent. The air conditioning in this thing works really sick. You got a vent literally above every single seat in the car. And your passengers also have control somewhat over the vent, which my son pointed out. I'm not sure if I want to let him play with it, but anyways, I can master control everything in the front. And you got tray tables in the back of the car. Really feels like you're in a bloody airplane. It's crazy. Yeah, all these seats also fold up and go directly into the floor in case you want to use a van for van things. Ow, there's a roof there. Yeah, that's looking through the back. I mean, it's dirty, it's disgusting. But yeah, and then you got these, the back seats, all the electrics on the back seats work. You know, craziness. And they got their own set of cup holders and speakers here too. There's speakers bloody everywhere. And these seats also fold completely into the boot. Oh, crack my head. And then when you're done, you just press a button. I don't know. It doesn't look like much at the moment, but I reckon it should polish up pretty nicely. And this is one of the most fanciest cars I've ever seen. Press a button, close the door. Yeah, she's rough, but look, these things, if you know people, these parts you can find, wreckers, etc, etc. They're not going to be that expensive. I think the most expensive thing I'm going to have to worry about are the tyres on this thing. Everything else seems to work. Now, whether I keep this or not's questionable. If I do keep it, I'll have to get rid of that. And this will make a better camper in some ways than that will, although this has got the off-road capabilities. This has got the entertainment capabilities potentially too, if we can get those back two monitors working, which I haven't worked out yet. Probably something simple. Anyways, that'll do it for today. Brooksys car restorations. Hopefully won't be so long between videos. I may even, well, I've got to finish the this Suzuki this afternoon. Tonight I'll do some more stuff, probably record it. Maybe I'll have a second video out this week, I don't know yet. But at this stage I'm not doing anything over the weekend, so hopefully we'll get back on the Beetle very shortly. Yeah. Anyways, to be continued.